Alright, let's go. 3, 2, 1, boom. Okay, welcome. This is my top 10 K-pop videos from my first year of K-pop ever. So, in case you missed it, watch the honorable mentions part of this. It's probably going to be a two-parter at least. I don't know how long this is going to go on, but I'm excited. It's been a full year. I've grown to love K-pop within that year, of course. And there's so many really solid ones. It was tough narrowing it down to top 15, and then it was tough narrowing it down to top 10, really. So I do have them in order from 10 to 1. But honestly, I feel like a lot of them could switch any given day. But I really tried to get as accurate a list as I could. And I went back and listened and watched a lot of the videos that I hadn't seen in a while and stuff like that to refresh my mind and make sure this is the list, and I think I got it. Also, I noticed recently, I feel bad because I don't have anything physical. Like, I have shirts and posters that you can't see right now, but posters of so many things I love, and after a year of K-pop, I don't have anything physical. Like, I need a shirt, I need a shirt, I need a poster, come on. I need to get on that, but I need to... Okay, this is just my personal, based on you can see my playlist of all the videos I've seen. Top 10. Number 10. Something about this video. I feel like I haven't watched Hyuna in a while, which is strange considering I really grown to love this video. I loved it initially too. It was very sexy and I loved the beat and it was really a nice groove. But for some reason I just haven't revisited Hyuna in a while. And the same could be said for 4 Minute, like I mentioned in the last video. 4 Minute in general. They've disbanded now, but I still have only seen, I think, 3 or 4 of their videos. So I really need to watch more of them too. I'm hoping to bring a lot more variety coming this following year, but we'll see. There's something about Roll Deep that I've really grown to love. It's such a jam. Number 9.
We are bulletproof. We are bulletproof.
Yes, oh my god. For some reason, if I recall correctly, I don't think I was very overwhelmed by this video upon my initial reaction. And I've noticed that happens a lot with some of these K-pop videos. I'll put them on my playlist and I'll be jamming out to them. Then I'll go and look back at my reaction from a couple months ago and I'm like, this is okay, but nothing too great. And then I'm like, no, this is awesome. Why did I not appreciate it as much initially? Sometimes that happens, but We Are Bulletproof I've really grown to love. And even the video, this part at the end here, especially the choreography, oh, great. Great. And the beat the whole time, and when the air horns come in, that's so good. It's such a well put together beat, and in time with their choreography, really good. That captures a lot of what BTS is good at. Honestly, I like these BTS choreography focused videos more than the story based ones. That's just me, but that's really what got me to love BTS. So, and I'm still very much a BTS noob, obviously, but this is just such a jam. Number 8.
Hello, bitches.
Now, this might surprise some of you. I don't know. If you watched my reaction, you know I was in love with this right out of the gate. Saying that phrase again, but I've grown to love it even more especially the couple months after that reaction, I was jamming to it nonstop. I think the beat's just so good, and looking back, apparently this was actually like a teaser track, right? Pre-track, they call them. So not even like a full single. I think CL herself said that. So I'm like, okay, wow, you got me. I'm a sucker. I just love this pre-track we got going on here so much. It made it in my top 10 basically, and a lot of it was English, so that's with CL recently in general, so it's like half K-pop almost, but it just had such an impact on me. And this sexy part right here, I love this is like one of the sexiest parts in K-pop I've seen.
Lights out, killing it some more. Bad bitches get down on the floor. Lights out, killing it some more. Bad bitches get down on the floor. Lights out, killing it some more. Bad bitches get down on the floor. Lights out, killing it some more. Bad bitches get down on the floor.
Just that choreography and the attitude CL gives off, there's this badass vibe. Really cool. Number 7. I don't know if you were expecting this or not, but hey, Hate didn't make it on the list, but Crazy did. They almost both made it. It was really deliberating for a while. But Crazy, honestly, just had such an impact on me initially. The beat I loved, and the video in general, I really liked their looks and everything. So I'm disappointed I didn't get into 4 Minute more immediately after that, because I had Crazy I loved, and then Hate I loved, and then for some reason the steam just slowed down. To be fair, there were so many K-pop groups I was juggling, I had to go in one direction or the other. Honestly, it's hard to split my time evenly between everything, but definitely need to get back to some of these groups I've been overlooking. But Crazy, just love this breakdown. Here we go. Oh, so good. Tell Me I'm Wrong. Tell Me I'm Wrong. I love that video. Love that song. Number 6. Okay, wow, yeah, this is almost really low in the list. Probably people would be, especially BTS fans, would be shocked to see how low this is. It's a really great MV, honestly. There was such tough competition. I've grown to love other things more, kind of. BTS is taking a little bit of a backseat recently. I'm going to try to get back into them. But that just all comes down to where I randomly go with my requests, basically. The change of the wind. But Dope, there's no doubt how great Dope is as an MV. Honestly, it was the second video I watched after Catch Me If You Can, and I think this is really what hooked me into K-pop. Catch Me If You Can, I was like, okay, this is great, but I don't know if I'm a super K-pop fan quite yet. And Dope came out and I'm like, okay, wow, this is crazy. So they set the bar really high, because I came to realize quickly that BTS just has such a high standard for how they make videos. Their cinematography, the choreography, really good. And their beats, yeah. Honestly, the fact that it is on the lower half of the top 10 is probably because just over time I listened to it so much, it just doesn't have the same impact on me. But when I first heard it, I was in love with it, so no doubt it was going to be on the list. Number 5. So good. So good. If Mr. Mister wasn't going to be on there, it's got to be You Think. I was really battling in my head. Honestly, I'm like, I have very similar feelings for both of these two MVs, but for some reason You Think has always stood out to me as like just one of my favorite Girls' Generation songs. It's such a jam. Just, here's a moment right here. As I said, I love those moments where they just go in and they go all out. Those are some of my favorite moments in K-pop. You'll notice with my reactions. Just, so good. I love that song. It was great. Great. Number 4. This one is such a surprise. Not that it's on the list, but when I first heard it, because I had no idea what TTS was. So honestly, Allison and I were just looking at the huge list of requests, and she just randomly picked out it was TTS Twinkle. That was all it was. And so I'm like, okay, this is random Twinkle, whatever this could be. And then going to TTS Twinkle, turns out it's part of Girls' Generation, a subgroup. Yeah, I hadn't even realized what I had stumbled upon until I was on it. And then I loved the video. I was in love, just Taeyeon's high notes, and honestly, the whole group there, TTS in general, had some really great moments, and I just loved the song. It was great. Great video. The outfit changes and everything. I was in love, and I'm so glad I stumbled upon that too. I need to watch some more TTS as well. You're going to hear me say this a lot. I need to watch more of a lot of different things. Because when you only watch now 2 videos a week, in general 2 videos a week of K-pop overall, it's going to be a thin spread, you know? Number 3. Okay, if you watched my reaction to this, you knew it had to be in here. I don't know if you even thought about it. Maybe you didn't think about it, and it's like, oh, wow, there it is. Duh. It just amazed me. This had only like 2 million or so views, right? 2 million, somewhere around there. And this was like 100 million view worthy to me. I was like blown away. Legendary voice. Honestly, one of the best performances I've ever seen. I was, So Hyang's voice, just amazing. Amazing. It took me by such a surprise. These live performances have been a great decision. Honestly, it was you guys requesting them, but glad I stuck with them because they made some great videos. I was really blown away, speechless by that video. My reaction is definitely what you see is what you get. I was blown away. Number 2. Ooh, there it is. Taeyeon, the pinnacle of Taeyeon. This is the video that had me really fall in love with Taeyeon. It's funny because in the beginning of the video I said, alright, I think I'm in love with this girl. I'm not sure exactly yet, but I think I'm in love with her because I don't know how to pronounce this. Taeyeon? Just one of the members of Girls' Generation. If I'm thinking of the right person, I think I'm in love with them. Because more times I watch Catch Me If You Can. I love the song and I love her. If I'm thinking of the right person. Either way, I'm down. And then I watched this and I was so in love. Just again, that high note, she goes for it. Oh, so good.
아득했던 날 저 멀리 보내고 찬란하게 날아가 Beaches on the sky 새로워진 날 저 멀리로 fly high 난 나만의 beauty.
And she is so beautiful. So honestly, powerful voice, a lot of talent. I think the video could have done with a little less like touch-ups. Like you could tell there was like almost photoshopped parts. You know, like how they touch up images on Photoshop, stuff like that. And I was like, Taeyeon does not need that. Why are you doing that? Because it was like almost too much. But obviously, still blown away. That was just a minor thing I noticed after the fact. It remains one of my favorite songs. And Taeyeon, my favorite overall. So, what could be number one after that? Number one! Here it is!
When you need someone to share your love, he said, I've been alive to be your love. So smile, say you have faith. You should be home. Stay with me. Take your hand. This is the way. So to hide. 나는 너의 영원한 존재야. 나는 너의
That's right, Sohyang again. I did it. The two Sohyang videos I've seen. The only two Sohyang videos I've seen. Both made it into my top 10 overall. Despite how much I love Taeyeon, she's definitely my number one, K-pop artist in general. But Sohyang, no doubt, her talent is just a whole other level. This one, you might have expected Arirang to be above this one, everyone. And I know I was deliberating it, but really everyone impressed me more, because it was like, how could you follow up Arirang? I wasn't expecting a letdown, but it was like, there's no way you can compare. I feel like it peaked too early, but everyone really, she did not stop. She did not take a breath. She was going at it the whole time. It's moments like these. God. Words can't express how really both of her performances made me so happy. Just beautiful overall. Like, no doubt. And the video I'd seen was only like 100-something thousand views. Still don't know if there's one with more views out there, but that seems to be the one that comes up first on search results. So I'm like, how is this not getting more attention? This is one of the best performances I've ever seen, not just in K-pop, but in general. She's just a great vocalist. That range. So that's it. That's my top 10. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you think I messed up with my rankings. If you go back and look at my playlist, let me know what other ones you think you were expecting in the top 10 maybe, or what other ones you personally would out of the ones I've seen, what your top 10 would be. That would be interesting to see. Like I said, no, I did not say, but I have no plans on stopping the K-pop train now, because I'm right at the peak of just being in love with it, and I wish I could do it more often, but I really, really can't. And I just looked and I have about 80 requests. 80? I gotta check through more recent ones and make sure there aren't like too many from the same person and everything. But 80, the chances of me even reacting to all those before the year is over, not likely, because new ones come in and I want to keep it fresh, don't want to do too much of the same. I don't know. It's hard. It's a hard balance, but it's very intimidating, but at the same time, I'm so glad that I have so much K-pop out there to look forward to. Being a new K-pop fan, very much a newbie still. I'd love to see them live, see some K-pop groups live, Girls' Generation, Taeyeon. And those are the two I only really feel comfortable saying that I could see live, because those are the ones I have the most experience with. So while I do want to hear more Girls' Generation, more from Taeyeon for sure, there's so many performances and MVs out there for me to still check out. There's so many other groups too, but especially in the beginning, my attention was having to be divided between so many new groups because they were all new, and there's still so many out there for me to watch. So look forward to that. Thanks for watching. I gotta get a Taeyeon shirt, maybe. Just Taeyeon's face on a shirt. Alright. Thanks. See you next time.